What's up, world? It's your boy Sporty Blacc. Welcome back, Fade2Blacc Hiphop Podcast, Season 2, man. It's my host, Joe Fade.
Man, I'm Joe Fade, the Barbershop Talk. Y'all know what's going on with me. Man, in here with Sporty Blacc, Season number 2. Man, the next episode, Joey PopOff. Salute to my homie, man. Man, we got some, we're going to jump right into it. We got some very interesting topics to discuss with y'all tonight. We'll get right into it.
That's right. Well, one of the first topics I want to discuss is the first annual BT Social Media Awards they held a couple weeks ago. You know, just talking about some of the categories and some of the people who won, you know.
Right, so this is the first time BT has held a social media award. Is this the first one of its kind?
Yeah, it actually is. Like this the first annual. And it's fitting though, cause you think about it.
Right, that's what's going on. So President Trump is on Twitter right now, on social media, about to do call an airstrike on North Korea. So it's definitely relevant.
Exactly. One of the category that jumped out, being the fact that we in the podcast game, was they had the
best podcast.
Yeah, they had that category. You had the Joe Budden podcast up for nomination. You had Brilliant Idiots, that's Charlamagne and the dude he with. I think you had Drink Champs up there, that's Nori and DJ FNN or whatever. But the Joe Budden podcast ended up winning that award, you know what I mean? So shout out to Joe Budden, that boy Maul and goddamn Rory, them folks over there doing their thing.
Right. Michael Blackston actually hosted the BT Social Media Awards. Yeah. And he was roasting some people, man. He came at some people. He came at Monique like, hey, you black mother sucker. Hey, what's up, you mother sucker? This is Fade2Blacc. But yeah, so he came at Monique, though, for real, bro. And was talking about, Monique came out about Netflix. Tripping on Netflix, like, why y'all let Netflix get this, such and such? So Michael Blackston just basically roasted her, was like, it's $10.99. Find something else to talk about, because we ain't letting Netflix go for all them people, like me that just got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that Netflix, not giving Monique a shot? What y'all think
I was just finna jump into that, man, and I don't know if I want to do a deep dive on it, but it definitely worth talking about. I feel like her main argument was the fact of how much money they gave the white girl, Amy Schumer or whatever, right? So she said, if y'all gonna give her that much, how in the hell y'all just gonna offer me, what, $500,000? So she felt like it was disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm looking at it from the aspect of them people just doing the numbers game, you know what I'm saying? So if they gave her that much money, they know how much she gonna bring
it's
back.
Based off what she can
you know what I'm saying? Just like
right?
they gave Chappelle all that money, they know what he gonna bring back. Yep. You ain't proven on the Netflix, you know what I'm saying, platform of being to bring that kind of, you know what I'm saying, bring that money back. So they just really giving you a shot, you know what I mean?
Tell you this, it's a liability, you know. Exactly. That's how they're looking at Monique, like you really have been hot.
Exactly.
And they Hollywood somewhat kind of blackball Monique or some, some other stuff. But
then you can kind of
she just ain't been hot in a while.
And then you can kind of see soon when this shit hit the fan, she just wasn't throwing all these different people up on the bus. Like, that's the part I didn't like. Then, what else I don't like is a lot of celebrities do this, which is try to use their celebrity and their popularity to try to get the people, the fans or whatever, to do certain things. Like, she like, y'all need to boycott Netflix. But you wouldn't have said that if they would have gave you $5 million.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have told her to boycott it then.
Right.
But now they don't want to give you money. You want to
boycott, right? You want to protest now. Now, speaking of that,
I ain't feeling
your boy Snoop Dogg got a little beef with the BT Social Media Awards, man. For some reason, I don't know.
Man, shout out to Snoop, man.
Shout out to Snoop. Yeah,
Snoop always keep it real.
The OG of the game, like he was out there doing stuff on camera, cameos on award shows that black people just were not doing, and especially gangster rap artists.
I think they should have definitely gave him an invite, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
because
not even inviting them. That's crazy.
It's gonna help anyway. You feel me? But as far as the category they had, they probably didn't have no category to fit what he do on social media, because what he's saying is just because he's got a social media presence, I would kind of say, well, that the case here. Why not nominate Plies?
But
Right.
the reason why Snoop did not get that invite, let's be real. Because at the last BET Award show, what happened with Hip Hop Award? What happened?
I don't know.
DJ Khaled gave him the 20-year Triple OG Award, like pretty much like peace out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now, and then what happened in that show? All the young artists started rapping.
Yeah.
And Snoop had a chance to speak during his appreciation for the award and his acceptance for the award. He had a chance to speak on his views and his opinion on young hip hop, the state of young hip hop, new hip hop, and the era of hip hop now, and how it was when he first started.
Yeah.
Right.
But they pretty much like retired his jersey. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, what you saying ain't relevant. No, not like it's not relevant because that's Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, I mean,
But they kind of retired him out the scene. You feel what I'm saying? And moved on to new and hot people like
I see what you're saying.
I kind of felt like they geared it more towards the people that got a buzz on social media.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with somebody being, in Snoop's shoes that already had a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Like they didn't really cater towards him.
Exactly. You're right, because there's a lot of legends and icons in the game that just on there talking, just go they got
Right.
following, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
50 Cent, one of them, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the actual categories, you know what I'm saying? They trying to, shed light on people who really doing things on social media, create content, basically.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like with the podcast thing, I say again, you know what I mean? Those are people who creating, you know what I'm saying, platforms for bigger things or whatever, you know what I mean? So they was trying to, recognize them people.
Right. And to your point, excuse me for a second, Papa. To your point, my girl, first of all, the award was a hashtag shaped award, right? Your girl Keisha, Cash Doll, slick ex stripper dancer, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turned rapper, but got social media hype.
Yeah.
This was
Right.
a social media event. You feel what I'm saying? With all due respect to Uncle Snoop, you know what I mean? The big triple OG of music in the rap game. We don't need to associate you with that, Snoop. You know what I mean? Because these people on social media and this award were strictly for people who did not have a platform.
Yeah, okay.
And social media is what hyped them up.
Exactly. They would have got overlooked otherwise.
Right. So the number one person that I would have invited and would have based kind of like not the show around, but the person that would have been the MVP of the social media awards, for me, it would have been Cardi B. I was following. No, I'm just saying, like I was following Cardi B back from just straight Instagram posts. She wasn't popping no, you know what I mean? She wasn't popping that. She wasn't dancing. she was just on there running her raggedy mouth back then. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she went from social media to now she was at the Grammys performing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what the show is geared towards. So it ain't no diss on Snoop.
Yeah.
He didn't get an invite. You feel what I'm saying?
I think people that's on social media that's trying to grow their audience, I feel like they looking like Instagram is TV.
Yeah.
And I feel like they treating it like that because they writing these scripts out
Yeah, I mean,
for their little
You can
video content.
People just basically being able to monetize, different content from Twitter to Instagram or whatever. That stuff made, social media really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just to put that out there. Just the monetization of this content. You know what I mean? Is what's making it. You know what I'm saying? A nice industry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That just wasn't around years ago before. The boom of social media.
Right.
But moving along, like I say, shout out to Joe Budden Podcast. They won the BT Social Award for Best Podcast. Speaking of which, how do y'all feel about him leaving Everyday Struggle?
And what was the impact of Joe Budden leaving Everyday Struggle? You know what I mean?
Saying.
Me personally, Everyday Struggle was synonymous with Joe Budden. DJ Academics was who he was, but Joe Budden's got real roots in hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
And he is a good artist. He just not hot as a rap artist. He's not the hottest rap artist.
Yeah.
But his roots are deep in hip hop and like radio personality type. Like his personality is he been on.
Yeah.
He just kind of fell off. I ain't gonna say he fell off, but what happened with old artists and what happened with most artists that are older that came out back in the day, they can't find that new wave to jump on, and they're not really staying current with what's going on. To me, that's what it means to be a hustler. You stay a step ahead of the game. Yeah. So Joe Budden stayed relevant, and he stayed current, and he stayed up on what was going on, regardless of what he'd been through. Yeah, so when he got on Everyday Struggle, he was still relevant. You see what I'm saying? And he still got those deep roots. So with him leaving that, with everything that he brings to the game, numbers gonna drop.
Yeah, the numbers definitely drop. So have y'all checked it out since he been gone? I think they got a dude on the name Star.
I feel like it's not even as popular. Like, you don't even see.
It's like
you used to click YouTube. It'd be one of the headline videos sometimes.
It's trending.
It's like I don't even see that as much no more.
Yeah, I mean, all the real, a lot of people had unfollowed it, all the real, because a lot of the fans,
right? Because they fans of Joe Budden.
They were mad, you know what I'm saying? Not just Joe Budden, just the dynamic of the show. Because I think the difference between Joe Budden's and DJ Academics, the difference that they had made the chemistry so great. You know what I'm saying? Because Academic, he coming from a fan perspective, and he got down chilling for all the young niggas and the mama rappers. He championed them, you know what I mean? And Joe, he for the old heads and the straight hip hop and the R&B, and he was actually in the industry, so he can provide facts and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just a good dynamic, you know what I mean? Right. So pulling Joe out the fray, it just
Black Panther did great. If you ain't seen it, man, you ain't even alive right now. Den of Thieves got a sequel.
Got a sequel. Yeah, they got approved for a sequel. So the first one did so well. They coming back for the sequel. I want to figure out how the hell they gonna do that. Cause 50 died. Really, everybody died until IQ. So you know what I'm saying. So, but the way he got away, it was so fire. The ending is so dope. That what really made the movie. So they can actually make a sequel just based off of how it ended. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a subplot within the movie. Although he was rolling with 50 Cent team, he also had this whole other team that he really was with. Right. So when everything was said and done, they finessed everybody and got away with all the money. You know what I mean? So the sequel can be based off of them. You know what I mean? So, but we looking forward to that. And like you said, man, Black Panther, you know what I mean? That thing is projected to break all the blockbuster weekend records of all time. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right. And make sure you pay attention. It's definitely some hidden messages, some blatantly in your face messages going on in the movie. You just have to pay attention to what's going on.
You open your third eye.
And man, that movie was so well put together. Shout out to the directors and the producers.
80% of it was shot right here in Georgia, man. The Black Hollywood.
Right. And some crazy facts about it. It was North Korea, Argentina, and Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? We do check our comments and we watching to see, you know what I mean, what people saying about this and about that. And Wakanda was actually not an African country. It was totally fictitious. But I think the moral and the what it symbolized, was definitely real. Black people needed to see that.
Wakanda, that's a lake in Carolina.
Right, that's what it says. That's a lake in Carolina, man. In the backwoods.
In our nigga the woods.
Right, and
shout out to Wakanda.
Shout out to Wakanda, right? So shit, what's up, T'Chula? What's happening? That's what's going on. So okay, and then another thing. Not one scene was shot in Africa. So, I don't know how they missed that part, but I definitely do think the Africa within us all received those messages, and I just hope that we can, sometimes we have to see that everybody learn different, and not saying that it's just we finna start a revolution off of that movie, but it definitely did get us started in the right direction, and it was too great. If I could take away something from 2017, one of the greatest moments for me in the world of hip hop for me was Jay-Z 444. And I think 2018 Black Panther is going to be one of those movies that set that mark you know, that bar real high in our community as far as what we can
Basically,
aspire for. You know what I mean?
Awakening.
What we can feel ambition for. You know what I mean? And motivated for. Right.
For sure. Shout out. Moving along this weekend. You know what I mean?
All-Star
LA
weekend.
was off the meat rack.
Right.
All-Star weekend.
Basketball, man.
A lot of big things. A lot of celebrity was out. You know, a lot of basketball, a lot of balling, a lot of performances.
A lot of moving around.
A lot of
Yeah,
moving
a lot
around
of
now.
trade.
The last 2 weeks been crazy in basketball in the NBA sports world.
Yeah.
With Cleveland Cavaliers with their trade, and then LeBron James. Well, my bad. With LeBron trade and LeBron team pick for the All-Star. You know, LeBron doing big things in the NBA world as he should. You know, being you know he the king right now. We got to give it to him.
I really enjoyed just looking at the All-Star weekend. It's just like one of my first weekend in a long time actually watching the events that, you know, came along with it. I watched the dunk contest. I feel like Larry Nance Jr. should have won because he did that double tap dunk. Man, that's like the dopest dunk I've seen in a few years. Shout out to Devin Booker from Phoenix. He won a 3-point shootout. The celebrity game was lit. Shout out to goddamn Quavo.
Yeah,
he got
MVP. Yeah,
Snoop them.
on 2 Chainz team, and Snoop had his team.
The Snoop and 2 Chainz, they did a whole nother celebrity All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
Promoted and presented by Adidas. That thing was dope. You know what I mean? A lot of folks participated in that right there. So
Right.
shout out to Snoop and 2 Chainz on that, man. There's a lot going on this weekend, man. I really enjoyed, you know what I mean, for the entertainment that it provided over the weekend.
What about as far as like the All-Star teams though?
Yeah, I like the new spin on it, you know what I mean, switch it up instead of just being East and West. I like the fact that LeBron and Steph, you know what I'm saying, able to pick their teams and stuff like that. I think that was dope. Unfortunately, a couple players from LeBron's team got hurt, you know what I'm saying, before the All-Star, so they had to recruit some backup guys, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, other than that, you know what I'm saying, I think it's dope, you know what I mean. I like the direction they're going with it.
Okay.
I think it was a lot of people that was left out though.
Oh, yeah, you always go get them All-Star.
Right.
Snow. Who you think got Snow this year?
Man, well, Paul George didn't get selected right at first, but then they picked him up due to an injury.
Somebody getting hurt.
Well,
Right.
he still that old. He made.
Yeah, true, but it ain't.
right. For real though.
Sometimes they had bored out. You can still make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
No matter how you get in, how long you get in there.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, I look at it, you know. Yeah, what it is.
So moving right along, man, in the podcast, what we got? What about Nicki Minaj and her tour?
Man, Nicki Minaj ain't got no tour. Nicki Minaj is missing right now.
What she
Everybody, we got an AP.
She on a mission tour.
Nicki Minaj.
She on a mission tour.
Hey, man.
I got a good question for y'all. I'm glad y'all brought this up. Why does it always feel like it only has to be like one dominant female rap artist? It's like when one female is hot, it's like everybody else gotta sit down.
Right, that's true.
Yeah,
It
you true on
always
that, though.
seems like that.
You true. Now. It's hard to see
Like think
2,
about
3
it.
on shine at the same time.
Right. Think about it. When it was Nicki, it was just Nicki.
Right.
But-
Then Remy Ma came on. It was just Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Then even back when Lauryn Hill.
I don't know. I see what you're saying, but see, this how I look at it, right? Back then, it was more.
I think it was more female rappers back in the day.
It was more.
Like
It
Lil'
was.
Kim,
Like,
Eve, like it was Foxy.
Even then, though, it's kind of like a pair, like you said. It was like they time, like they were shining like one at a time instead of kind of, you know, collectively. Right now, well, when Nicki was doing her thing, it wasn't no female rapper.
It was like
you know what I'm saying?
wasn't no
But
female rapper.
But now it's a few. It's
It
quite
done
a few
picked
now.
up.
It done picked up, and I'm glad to see that. Shout out to all the female MCs out there. Some dope ones. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's definitely some dope ones out there. But Nicki Minaj, she's missing. I don't know where she at. We looking
Nicki
for
Minaj
her.
on the mission tour.
I think she going through a lot of relationship issues.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She probably trying to have a baby. Nicki was on that wave like I really believe, nigga, when she said she wanted to retire and have a family and do some regular junk. You know what I mean?
It's about that time for her though, because if she wait too late, it'll be too late for all.
It may be too late, especially if she's still with my homeboy Nas.
Nah, they broke
They
up.
broke up though.
She
They
been
broke
missing
up.
ever since.
Like,
She been missing ever since.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
gone.
so every time
It
she
was
break up with
written.
her writers,
It was written.
it ain't written no more.
So now.
Nicki Minaj on the Mission
man.
tour. Ironically enough, she on the Mission tour, and Bruno Mars and Cardi B about to be on tour.
Yeah, they on the 24K tour. That's
Right.
dope. That's big.
Man, that's a big thing for
That's
Cardi
big.
B,
So
and
big.
so it was like Space Jam in the female rap game, and Nicki Minaj got her power zapped, and now goddamn Cardi B got him. You know what I mean? Cardi B on tour, Bruno Mars.
Bro,
Yes,
that's
sir.
24
Yes,
carats.
sir.
Bro, that's
Cardi
big.
B.
That's
Listen,
stadium.
man.
That's stadiums they rock.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out, man. I'm talking
I
about
think-
little kids all over the world,
I
man,
think,
doing the Bruno Mars.
Man, I think it's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
What's going
Matter of fact,
on?
shout out to Bruno Mars.
Right.
It kind of rolled into the next topic of the
Right,
the
right,
fact
right.
that next year the Super Bowl will be in hot Atlanta.
Hey,
And,
Yes, sir.
hey.
And Bruno Mars threw out a 5 suggestion to
Right.
the NFL. He suggested
All the
that
Atlanta artists.
all the Atlanta artists should partake in the halftime performance. for
Being
the
in a
Super
new
Bowl.
dome, Mercedes-Benz dome.
Exactly.
The
I mean,
possibility of the Falcons making it to the Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody say. I'm riding down my home
okay, well,
team.
let's just take the whoever go out the way. Let's just focus on the halftime.
On the
show.
halftime show.
Bro, I think that would be monumental.
I think that's
man,
a dope
definitely
idea
do.
because it's like they bringing that atmosphere down here.
Yeah.
So it's like we got to put on for our city, show them how we
Exactly.
get down.
Right.
Exactly. There is so many artists. So okay, so let's say they green lighted, right? Who would y'all put together, like for artist wise, to put together a 30-minute set?
Right.
What artist?
You know, first of all,
I already know what you
God,
gonna
you
say.
know what? I ain't gonna say the whole Dungeon Family this time, but the whole Dungeon Family, but still though.
Man, you got to have
Right,
some
but you
artists.
got to have.
you
It's
gotta have
so
Outkast.
many. You got to
You gotta
have.
have Outkast.
You got to have Outkast.
Got to have.
You got to have Pastor Troy.
Yes, sir.
You got to have. You got to
gotta
have
have
Ti.
Detroit.
You got to have Young Jeezy. You got to have Jermaine Dupri. You may have to have Bow Wow. The Brat, like it's so many. I don't know.
I say the young blood.
I'm
though.
saying like
No,
if you
man.
go back and get
No, man.
if you go back and get like let's say if you want to do it, go to the producers, the producers who had some of these artists on mixtapes.
Oh,
like if you go back,
You might
do
have
what
to
you
put
do.
Bow Wow in the equation just because of
Jermaine Dupri. That's why I said that. This
You
go back
gotta
to
do
the
it. You
producers
only got
and
30
the
minutes,
ones
man.
that had the record
You
label.
got 30 minutes to put this shit together. This how you hit that all the rip. You come out with
Grand
Welcome
Hustle.
to Atlanta, Jermaine Dupri and Ludacris. You open the show with that.
Bam.
Right.
So now you got these two niggas down. Pow, pow. Then if you want to, you can let Luda throw them bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You feel me? You
Right.
got to have Lil Jon.
Oh,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You got to have Outkast.
Got to have Outkast.
But you also got to have that current. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So you get Future, this nigga,
Right.
you don't
Right.
want.
And like
You know what I'm
you
saying?
said 30 minutes, like man, that's why it's gonna be so hard because
And then you can
I ain't
throw,
even
you
think
got-
about
you
Future
got Two
and the
Chainz.
new artists like 2
Two
Chainz.
Chainz, but you
man,
also
you
got
got
people
it.
like us.
Man,
you got Ursha. Yeah, you got to have Ursha.
Jeezy.
You gotta have some
See,
singers in there too.
Okay,
now.
this look, this how we got to do it.
dancing.
Being that it's Super Bowl, it's popular. So
Right.
it's pop. So it's gonna really be whatever
Right.
artists can appeal best to the pop culture.
Now,
so
it-
Pastor Troy dead. Just being Young Blood dead.
Okay.
So they coming
Okay.
with the Jermaine Dupri, the Ludacris, Welcome to Atlanta, but they also got the Ursha and Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Right.
got the cause they got a big song together. You can come with TLC. You feel what I'm saying? You can come with CeeLo Green. He come out there with Gnarl
Right.
Barkley.
I
You feel what
think
I'm saying?
I think
See,
what
that's
we
a
do
show,
best.
you
I
know?
think
Yeah,
what we
30
do best
minutes.
in Atlanta. I think what we do best is in Atlanta. A lot of time, it's a lot of collaborations that we do in Atlanta with other artists. So let's just go ahead and incorporate all these artists and just make one 30-minute song.
No, man.
Do something new. I mean, you can do something new. You do something new.
The show, what gonna make the show dope is the song they playing, they hit song that people remember.
Yeah.
You can rap them word to word and jump around with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just aiming for some of the more.
And like Beyonce now, hold on, Beyonce dropped some shit that nobody has heard before on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like she dropped it. You true, but I'm saying in that aspect we have an opportunity to do something new.
Yeah, you can come with it like a welcome
you know what I mean? If it happens, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. But 30 minutes, well, you can put a lot of stuff together with that budget.
Yeah,
30 minutes, right. You can put a lot together with that budget.
30 minutes a piece, so you can get a lot of people on there.
You can get a lot of people
right.
That's why I say it's a lot of Atlanta artists.
You're right.
And you can do a lot of.
Go through 21 Savage on there.
Man, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
right. And then we got the Black Hollywood, so that budget can really go stupid. Like, you know.
I think it's a good idea that the NFL should, at least consider. You know what I'm saying? Then they can just reach out to somebody to really just put it together.
Like backtracking just a little bit on like the Black Panther, the budget for Kendrick Lamar and SZA's video, All the Stars. Man, you know that video popped because of that movie and that budget was big. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, we could definitely do that.
Speaking of damn budget, shout out to Drake, had $1 million video budget for that God plan. He basically blow most of, you know what I'm saying, just getting away the charitable acts, you know what I mean? So shout out to him for that.
And ironically enough, it was in Florida at a school a week before this school shooting, you know. Man, so
yeah, man.
Heart goes out to all those families, man, all the ones that was lost.
Family, man,
and that tragedy
with that tragic, that
massacre
school shooting, man, and it's like that shit is happening more and more often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man. And it's like it gets to the point where it's like they had a dude, they got this white dude speaking on it, and the message that he putting out there is so powerful because basically what he's saying is if it's a Muslim or a black person committing these damn crimes, shooting up these schools, then it'll be a big deal.
It'll be a big deal.
And they go try to they go come with something to, you know what I'm saying, rectify this shit ASAP. Right. But being that it's a little white boy, that shit get brushed up on the table. You
and swept under the rug of mental health.
Yeah,
I mean,
for 9 times out of 10, he go get disciplined, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna never get out again. I doubt they give him the execution, you kill him or whatever. They might, I doubt it. But I'm pretty sure he won't get out. But me, it's something like they really scared of because they got so many political ties
with the NRA.
Exactly.
Investing in Republican campaigns. Exactly. And, watching they, got all this money tied up with these Republicans. So they won't even say the word.
Yeah, they won't even, you feel me? But at the same time, this is what we got to look at. I think this happened in Florida. But then you think about the massacre
the Columbine, the Virginia Tech.
Not only that, I'm talking about when they had that shooting at that concert, outside concert
in LA, right?
Yeah. Man, that's what scared me. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got so many different events that gather so many people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So outside venues that people just unleash guns on them. You know what I mean? Some of these high-powered rifles, they can kill a lot of people, a lot of innocent people, man. Right. You know what I mean? So I think it need to be there need to be more gun control.
Tougher regulations.
Yeah, man.
Because what they were saying about this particular gun that he had, it was an AR-15 assault rifle. Yeah, this guy was 19 years old. He was on social media. It was all kind of red flags. He was on social media talking about he want to be a professional school shooter.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow. So on top of that, he had commented on a YouTube post where this guy was saying something. He said that he wanted to be a professional shooter. His name is Nicolas Cage. So the feds went into this post because some guy out in Mississippi, alerted the FBI to this comment on the post. Right. They did a follow up with the guy who reported it. The feds did. But couldn't find the guy who actually made the comment. His name was Nicolas Cage, the suspect. in the shooting massacre in Florida, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, but he was able to purchase legally, license, flat out an AR-15, but he couldn't purchase a pistol.
Me
That's
personally,
That's crazy.
I just feel like I don't feel like nobody really should. What the fuck you gonna do with AR-15? So I just feel like it should be a certain protocol for you to be able to even purchase one.
Right.
I feel like they should all be sold at a different, you know what I'm saying, gun
Different
store.
store, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then the people, when you come up in here, you know what I'm saying, it's a big protocol and so much requirements that you got to go through to get it.
Right.
Then when you get it, it's so much stuff that you got to log into. Damn near your gun go damn near be traced almost.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when it enters
That's what we have with technology.
exactly, when it enters to a hot spot, which is like a damn sporting venue, that shit will go off and it will alert. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers around on this ADT goddamn where it's gone at. So now they can tap into the security at that venue to locate this gun and ask that nigga, what the hell is you doing?
And the truth is, I don't think like.
And I'm a hood nigga. If I can figure some shit like that, I know them motherfuckers figure something out to fix that shit.
But like you said, like what you gonna do with a big AR-15?
Exactly. What do you need
I
with it?
mean, you not carrying that for protection.
No, and you're not hunting deer with it.
You not hunting with it.
You're not
it's
hunting
like
deer with an
really no
AR-15.
purpose for that gun to
Right.
be where it
And the crazy thing about it with me is, why does it? Okay, what is the connection between these police shootings, right? Where unarmed black males are getting killed, and these guys going into schools,
School shootings.
and shooting up. You know what I mean? Shooting people and just massacring people.
Yeah,
Massacring people. You know what I mean? Like.
And they walking away with their life.
What?
They taking
They
them to,
walking
they
away.
taking them to Burger King
This
to get them
kid-
some food.
This
on
kid,
the ride to the police station.
there was a young boy in South Carolina that went into a church and slaughtered 9 people.
Yeah.
This guy was found in a McDonald's down the road. He done slipped out the school. He was in a McDonald's and he left the gun.
So he escaped.
He escaped, walked out like this.
Man.
Listen, and he left the AR-15 at the school. Who do that? Where they do that at?
Oh man, I really
That's
hate
crazy.
that, man. I actually came close to one of the incidents. I don't know if y'all remember the Sandy Hook shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
But I used to work at this warehouse called Playland. We used to make playgrounds and stuff. And one of our projects that we did was we had to rebuild a playground for that actual school. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because everybody in the plant that really just took pride in that project, because we knew what it was about and what it was for. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, man, because, we all got kids, and it's like, you don't want to homeschool them. You want to send them to school, but it's like, you send them to school, that's dreadful to just think about that phone call you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
to the point where now they got the teachers, they think about letting the teachers walk around with the straps on them. Then, on the college campuses, students already, you know what I'm saying?
They gave him the okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like
bring
the world.
licensed guns, registered
crazy.
weapons to college campuses now.
Man, I think before the year 2050, that shit gonna be like that movie where it was Judge Dredd.
Right. They gonna do judgment on the street.
Everybody, it was just a police state. The police don't want to have a gun. Nobody have no pistol now. You know what I mean? I think they gonna try to get it to that eventually. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think
What do y'all think that'll do for like the students? Like if the teacher's carrying around a loaded gun.
I don't think it's a good thing, bro. I think they should just hire more security.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To deal with it, because I don't trust those teachers. They're not rational enough. It's been too many situations where they dealing personally with kids.
Let me tell you.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, now a gun. Your teacher has a loaded gun, right?
Right.
In the classroom. You know what that's called? That's a medium security classroom.
Yeah. feel you.
That's medium security.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of security.
That's medium security.
Yeah.
When you got a gun present in the classroom or on a job site like that, you know, they're saying that the students are a threat. And my point is, okay, black kids, let's be real, and let's go ahead and touch this real quick. Black kids have to worry about making it to school first without being shot by our peers, let's say that first, or the police. We telling our kids, look, if you encounter the police on the way to school, or on the way from school, just, you know, mind your manners and, you know, make it home, be respectful. Right. Now you have to tell them, not only do you have to worry about going to school or trying to make it to school, not getting shot by police or some kind of gang or something, but now you got to worry about when you at school getting shot.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But my thing, I still be like, how in the fuck could a student get an AR-15 in the school to begin with?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
It had to be no security.
That's
like,
my
as
point.
big as the gun.
No, they had. Now the first person to engage this suspect was a security officer, but this guy, what he did was the suspect. He deployed some kind of smoke grenade and pulled the fire alarm. So listen. So one of the victims, you know, one of these students said when she ran out, they heard the fire alarm go off, and she was like, it was a young sister, and she was saying when the fire alarm went off, she was like, again. This was the second time she heard it that day. When she ran out. Now this school had like 2,000 students in it. It was a huge school in Florida, and everybody, you know, were running and panicking from the fire alarm. She said when she ran from like the second floor to the first floor, she seen smoke on the second floor and the first floor.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So this was like a black op type thing. The way the way this guy went in, it was like some real comeback weapons training type of thing where he created a whole he created a whole scenario where he created some comeback situation.
Definitely playing
simulation. Like he was simulating some kind of comeback.
Y'all gonna run out of them.
Right, with an AR-15, and I'm just gonna try to kill as many people as I can.
That's crazy.
But you know, now I heard a reporter was saying the size of the weapon is relevant. But I mean, well, you know, an issue, but no, because you can have a handgun, right, and you get 2 clips taped together, 15 rounds in each one. That's 30 shots. Yeah. You get 2 or 3 of them taped together, you still got 60 or 90 shots in the handgun, but it's not an automatic.
I still feel like you got a school that big, man. You gotta have a metal detector with arms.
Right. And the school that big. When you come into the door, you don't listen. Let me tell you something. I used to take my daughter to elementary school, right? You had to have something to get in the door. You got to have some kind of code, like they got to let you in the door, and then you got to sign in to get back to another level inside the interior of the school. Yeah. So I don't know the level of security in this school in Florida, but up here in Georgia, like even in the elementary school, it's not that easy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like them schools, they need to be for their security, man. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what I want.
And it'd be a medium security school.
This is what I want to know.
That's crazy.
But this, like, it was so many school shootings, right? What drives a kid to do that? Because it's happening a lot.
Right, and they said it was mental health, and him specifically, his mother passed away from, I want to say cancer. I think it was like a lung cancer or something. And and she wasn't going to get treatment. Right. So he was urging her to go and get treatment, and she didn't. And she ended up passing away where he probably felt like was before her time. Yeah. That played a part in his mental health. You know what I mean? Allegedly.
You probably think bullying got something to do with it.
The other part was his ex-girlfriend with a new boyfriend. He was making threats to his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend.
I mean, I can see him killing him.
You know what I mean? So
why all the other people? You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
That's why I think a lot of time them school shootings got a lot to do with bullying, man. really think them kids be getting bullied so much for so long. So when it's time for them to go Columbine, they just go to hitting everybody.
Right.
It's damn near everybody bullied.
Along with other things too, like it could be some kind of racial motivated act, where or these people going slick terrorists where they feel like, or they going straight rebel, where they feel like I'm anti-America and you pro-America, so I'm against it. Just like when they trying to get with the Taliban or ISIS or something like that, being recruited for being American, or they because they're anti-American, they getting recruited, for terrorists to commit terrorist acts like that.
I still believe it gotta be something, that happened in their upbringing, something.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely that too.
It's crazy.
Definitely that too. It's a lot, man. But I ain't no psychologist. So I ain't finna try to psychoanalyze that shit.
True.
Man, that shit is. I don't know. That shit crazy.
I think it got a lot to do with mental health.
But why? I mean, okay. So why have you ever seen a black person go shoot the school up?
Exactly.
I ain't never heard of that.
Right.
Never.
Right. I mean, not really trying to pull the race card, but we, we're not telling, like I said, we're not telling our kids, that, and we don't see that in our schools. We don't see that in our schools, predominantly black schools, where they going in there shooting up.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy to me.
Like we trying to, I don't know. It's like we stick together. Like ain't nobody trying to kill. Ain't no black person definitely trying to kill a whole bunch of black people.
Right.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I don't see that happening.
But yeah, it definitely got to be some mental issue. But at the same time, like that kind of type of crime, you can't just try to use the mental card to try to use that as a scapegoat to try to get off.
Right.
You can say you mental health, okay, we go just.
That's the other thing. They said the dude might get off.
Nah, fuck that. They need to
from mental health
ass in a mental health institution forever.
They were making that case from Jump Street. They was making that case from Jump Street, saying
a lot of times they try
mental
to
health card.
They keep them from getting the death penalty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, they deserve the death penalty.
That's what I think.
In my opinion.
That's what I think too, though, cause you kill that many people, man. Whether you mental health or
just
not,
heartless.
we just go on, just get you all the street, get you out the way, cause we don't need you doing it no more.
Right.
We don't need it no more.
And as far as the mental health thing, I think society has failed us in addressing mental health, and a lot more of us suffer from mental health than they can prescribe drugs for. You know what I mean? And I think it is definitely something that we gotta look into within our community, and we have to address it and really answer the red flags. You know what I mean? Note and question the red flags. When you see certain things, you have to question it. You have to, raise some kind of awareness when you see these red flags.
I totally agree with you on that, because piggybacking on what you were saying earlier about the post that he had made, indicating that, he might be on that kind of line right there. Them folk actually got a whole operation of people that looking on people's social media trying to find terrorists. So if you get on that
same way,
you get on that motherfucker talking about you Taliban this and you can't stand the government, you ready to assassinate some shit, and you do go kicking that shit
making
out.
terrorist threats just out here.
They go come snatch your ass.
They come and
so
see
fast.
They can take you to jail for that.
They go take you to jail. They go take you to jail.
And these feds
They'll
follow
put
up.
your ass in what that shit is, go to Tunnel Bay. They put you in that shit, man. Go tell them that shit up. So they got a whole special operation on social media designed to target that.
Right.
They need to split that shit in half, and you the other half to target these mental health possible school shooters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because it's a pattern.
It's a pattern, man, and a part of a bigger puzzle. You know what I mean? And the feds, from what I heard, reports that I heard, they did follow up with the one guy, but they couldn't find this Nicolas Cage suspect, and didn't find any relations from this guy in Mississippi to Nicolas Cage in Florida. And the other thing that they were saying were they received so many threats like that throughout the nation over social media that are just red flags that, you know, probably ding, 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 ding. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think if they
you know,
start
just
acting
ringing
on
the bells. You know what I mean?
if they start acting on, I bet you they'll decrease.
Right.
You put some shit up like that, and you get these folk coming to your door, taking your ass down.
But what they were saying, they couldn't find the link.
yeah.
They actually followed up with the dude who made the report twice and couldn't find no link between the post, the comment that the guy made on the post, and the guy himself. Yeah. They could not find the guy. You see what I'm saying?
Like folk be going through so many encrypted in different pages.
Right.
And
You
all
know,
that catfish
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So real clever and savvy when it comes to that social media shit.
Right.
So.
And then, you know, just think about it. When you type in this name and you looking, you know, from the guy who made the claim in Mississippi, now you looking all over the state of Mississippi. Then you have to go to other states, surrounding states. You know what I mean? So now you end up in Florida with the whole state of Florida with guys this name, have this name. I know when I type in my name, I see 100 of me. Yeah. You know, on Google or whatever. You know what I mean? Verified or whatever. Yeah. So I see 100 of me, or I go on Facebook and I type in somebody's name looking for them, and I see 100 of them. I'm like, dang, I didn't know it was that many Mary Max. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, dang.
I definitely I think he deserves any punishment he go get. You know, I don't feel sorry for him. I don't care about his mama died. I don't care about he talking about he mental health. None of that shit, man. Get that motherfucker either life without or get his ass the death sentence. And that's how I feel about it, man. And condolences to all the families or them victims out there, man.
Yeah, our hearts with y'all. Most definitely. Shout out to all those families, man. Those mourning families.
And
Fade2Blacc Hiphop Podcast, we support gun control.
Yes, sir. Straight up, man. Put the guns down and pick a book up and educate yourself or something. Lift a fist up, lift both fists up, hands up, whatever you need to do, man. But put the guns down. Put the guns down and keep them, you know, not totally against guns, but definitely supporting the gun control. And Congress, you definitely need to act. And I was listening to this mother crying 14 hours after her child has been murdered. She spent 2 of those hours making funeral arrangements for her 14-year-old daughter who just went to school. And then, you know, so when I seen her pleading her case on CNN, you know, to Congress and Donald Trump or whoever would listen, you know what I mean, that can really make some changes, man, it gave me chills. I was like, oh my God, man, because, you know,
hopefully
we
a
had to send our
change.
kids to school.
Hopefully a change is coming soon, man. But you know, so then we gonna hold it down and keep fighting for the people, man. We are the voice of the people. This is Fade2Blacc Hiphop Podcast, and this concludes another dope episode, man. We are out it.
Peace.